It's Boom Pals app again, and we decided to get the new Nest Learning Thermostat, which I don't know how new it is. I guess there's been a couple different versions of it. It says it's a new design with new features. More programming, auto schedule, learns from you and programs itself. Doesn't heat or cool the empty home, blah blah blah. It has an app that goes with it. It's supposed to save money. Our local electric company recommends it. They like it. They've been giving some away. Costs about double what my last programmable thermostat cost. But it says it's easy to put in. It can do it in about a half hour, so I think it'll take me probably about 2 or 3 hours. That's the way I roll. I'm going to unbox it and have a hand at trying to put it in. See how hard it is. And see how it works. This is the old one. It's actually the second one. The first one just completely died. So we got this one. This one you can program it and do different things with it. Clock, schedule, system, schedule. You kind of Monday through Friday. It's kind of difficult to do. We had it on the schedule. Then it was kind of, you're off your work, then you're back on your work, and it doesn't really work out the schedule you programmed. So we're going to try the auto learning one and see how well that works for us. And have a hand at all those little wires back there. This one's probably about half as much as that one is. Cut away the plastic with my handy dandy box opener tool / titanium ice pick. And again, I'm not going to be able to do this with one hand. Well, it definitely looks nice. I guess this is the special wires, so I guess labels them. Comes with its own little screwdriver. That's a multi-tool. Mounting bracket or plate and bracket. Looks like that's it. Sounds easier, guys. So I imagine we'll get them out of there eventually. So that describes it. Professional installation. I guess what I'll do now is I'll go ahead and read this and see how hard it's going to be. Looking through, I think it's going to be compatible with most newer systems. It recommends professional if you have a dual fuel system or the whole home humidifier and dehumidifiers. Comes with has step-by-steps. And it comes with a handy little wire labeling whenever you take the plate off the old one. You disconnect the wires, you label them, and then you attach them into this, the way they're labeled. And then it all just plugs into the little main unit here. Oops, just dropped it and broke it. One little plug. And power source, apparently. Still looks pretty neat. Go ahead and start taking the other one apart and labeling it. Some of these are already labeled from the last time I did it. I guess I should go and disconnect the power so I don't get shocked. But it was easy to just pop that off there. Usually that's how both of them been before. And I guess I'll make sure those are all labeled and pull this off and put the new one on. Alright, switched off one to say heat and AC. Hopefully that'll be enough to turn it all off so I can work on it. Okay, as you can tell, each one of these wires is going into a spot that is marked, and they're listed in the instructions also. Now if they're not marked, like mine has been, since I installed it previously, installed a different one previously, then you would pull the wire out and label it at the time that you disconnect it. That way you know where they're all going to go. But you can see all the different labels, all the different identifiers, where they go. As you pull them out, you'd stick the label on it. Since mine are already done, I'm just going to make sure the labels are still on there and marked correctly. And I'm just going to disconnect it from the panel and take it off and put the other panel back on. And it looks like we painted around it last time too. I went ahead and used the Nest label systems to avoid confusion because they're named slightly different from what was the label that were already on there. Most of them are the same, but I went ahead and just to avoid confusion, which as you can imagine I get confused pretty easily. They all have labels except for that little guy, which wasn't attached to anything. So I'm not going to worry about that little guy. I'm not going to attach it to anything either. So we'll just keep on from there. Focus. That's what that mess looks like. It looks lovely. I'm going to put this plate over the top of these wires. I'm also recording it so I know which label, if the labels fall off, I'll know which color was what. It has a little bubble thing up there to make it even. And I have marked, you can see a little dot in the wall back there, where the screws are going to go. With my handy dandy titanium ice pick thing. Now because I have this nice painted area behind here, I'm going to use a trim plate to cover up the old area and just make it look better, I think. I have to line those up and do the holes again because the holes aren't where they should be or where they were, so I have to redo them. Make sure I cover up that painted area too. I have to redo my holes, which means I have to level it again. Okay, no problem. All right, I managed to use the original holes to install the plate on behind this thing. And I put this over the top and level it again. And then I use the smaller screws to fix it to the plate. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out which one of these matches which one of these and hook them up to it and go from there to the next step. As you can see, I've got them corresponding. Little wires go in here. You depress this and stick the wire in, slide it in, Y, G, O, B. I'll do the other side. Okay, I've got them all mixed in, or not mixed in, I've got them all put into where the labels are supposed to be, except for this little guy. And I'm not going to worry about that little guy. So I guess now what I do is put the, put the little interface on there, and then turn the power back on. Alright, squirreled around with it, got them as flat as I can get them to go. And what I have is this little plug here. Goes goes over the top of this little plug here. I guess it just sits on there. I guess it's supposed to snap onto these little things up here. So hopefully I can get it to snap on correctly. Right on here, it's snapping. Let me use my other hand. Alright, it seemed to have snapped on. I'll go cut the power on and see what it looks like. Alright, there's a green light flashing. I didn't hear anything exploding, so hopefully it's enough to get it going. It says there's a house. Yes, there's a house. I guess I should go back to the instructions again. See what else I gotta do. Alright, apparently you turn the ring and you can do your setup from there. Ooh, there's a bunch of them. Gotta figure out which one's mine. Alright, my thermostat is online. Now what you do is you select with the ring and then you press down here to make it go to the next thing. And it's already getting an update. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. I guess we won't wait on it. I'm about 30 minutes over what it said it would take me, so I did it in about an hour, and I think it says it'd be about 30 minutes, but I had some other little issues. But it looks pretty neat. Doesn't come in on the camera real well. Little bright display. And it's still updating. Alright, I've got everything set up now. It only took about an hour after I got it installed. And I had to call customer support because it didn't identify one of the wires. And everything seemed to be working pretty good. So, I'll let you know. It's supposed to self-learn the schedule and tell when you're away and all that stuff. So, we'll figure it out. And maybe I'll do another one, brief overview of how it worked out. Boom Pals out. Like, subscribe, comment, share.